what is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I am going to be talking about when you stop asking those questions, fellas. Let me just say that. Have to interrupt and add my 2 cents. Stop asking her questions. Stop giving her answers. Stop just maybe speaking to her. But when you stop asking, women start chasing. So this might be a little like, what do I have to do? Or what do you mean? Do I just stop asking? I'll tell you all about it in this video today, how it helps you. And honestly, this is all about you. Once again, fellas, how you can become the prize, how much you are the prize already. You have to value yourself, see the value in yourself. A lot of these women don't even see it. If you're not seeing it, once you start seeing it, you see how it manifests and all these beautiful things. You can be on your purpose, have any girl you would like, okay? So all in all, that girl that you might be chasing right now or going crazy over, asking questions and all that, don't worry about her. I'm gonna help you today, okay? So you guys, please give this video a huge thumbs up before we jump right into it. And y'all, I do have 2 other channels. Please go ahead and check them out. They are linked down below. And lastly, at any point, at any part, if you would like a part 2, let your girl know. And so, we all ready? Let's go ahead and get started. So when I say, when you stop asking, first thing that I just want you guys to get with this concept of you guys asking women questions, it's not about you guys being so into her or being so about her, hey, you know what, like I want to know these things and stuff like that. It's the way you guys come about it. So to say it like this, I want you guys to understand me so clearly. Let's talk about a girl that you just randomly meet on the streets, right? Your type, she's cute, fat booty, fat ass, right? You know, she got the tight waist, skinny waist, everything. Like you know, just the right type of girl you like. And she's over there looking cute. If you go up to her, right, and you know, you want to introduce yourself, you want to talk to her, and you go about it in this presence of, okay, you know what, I might be, you know, not the best looking guy, but I have a chance. And then you still have this feeling of, okay, well, you know what, I don't know. And then you're doubting yourself, right? That's how you're going about it. But then you decide to end up going up to her with all those feelings of you know you can possibly as a man go into this and, you know, do well, but you don't have enough confidence enough, right? So you go up to her and then boom, you end up messing it all up, saying too much. Now you're asking, oh, well, what are you about? Now she gives you basic answers. Y'all want to ask more questions, add more to it. Oh, okay. And then when girls start, and this is what happens nowadays when you guys approach women, now girls will start literally putting you guys down. And don't worry, I'm going to talk more so later on, not just when you guys approach women, but girls will start putting you guys down when you approach women, right? Turn you down right away. Oh, I have a man, or you know, excuse you, or bye, right? Just rude things, or just pushing you away quickly. So that's already gonna happen. For you guys as a fella, if you're going into this and you set yourself up, going about it not ready, and I'm not even talking about the part where, what are you really doing in your life? Are you really on your purpose? Are you just at home saying that you actually did go to the gym when, you know, you've been eating chips all day long, watching or binge watching something, right? What is it really going on? Be true to yourself, okay? But now when we have the situation where you guys went about it in this way where you don't have enough confidence and you guys act like it's lying to yourself. Like I just said, be true to yourself. And so from you guys going into this, you already went about it in a negative way. Now you guys have women, and this is the part where we can talk about if you've been talking to her for a long time. If you've been talking to her for a long time, let's say you guys maybe are on and off. Now you have a woman that is into you, right? She showed interest once upon a time, right? And now it's you being so concerned. This is the part that I want you guys to really take from this video. You guys being so concerned at this part of, okay, well, you know, we've been dating for a while. She already gave you the red flags. She already showed you, you know, she uses you. Only comes around when the money is up. When you're down, hey, where is she? Nowhere to be found, right? So she showed you all these things. Although she might have showed you, you know, some little feelings and stuff like that. That's what girls will do with the mind games. They'll give you hot and cold feelings. They'll give you that, okay, I like you, just to get you in and locked in, sealed completely. And so you already have this kind of toxic relationship sort of, or this kind of not so well, let's say it like that. And you kind of have an idea of what she's about. So then now you get so invested because you know what she's about. And what happened? She went out. She stayed out all night. She came back in the morning. 6 a.m. you had to get up for work. And this is just an example for a lot of you fellas out there. Hopefully you guys can kind of relate somehow, but I try to kind of mix up the examples so you guys can get a good feel. So back to this. So I have a cough. I'm so sorry, you guys. Y'all, the virus and everything, please stay protected. I got my vaccines, y'all. I would recommend you guys to get it. And yeah, lockdown and everything. Okay, but I don't want to get off topic. So now, so we can wrap up with this little example. She came home after a long night with the girls. You got up to go to work, 6 a.m. She comes in stumbling, you know, hair all messy, you know, lipstick smudge, mascara smudge. She came in talking about, hey, baby. Hey, baby. What? Right? Came in. What happened when she came in? She then went ahead. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm really sick. I know you guys can tell and it's kind of gross, but the work must go on. I can still work. Okay? I'm so sorry. So now she comes in and it's all, hey, baby, I was with Alicia and, you know, remember it was Jessie's, remember Jessie, the homegirl, Jessie? Yeah, it was her birthday, and Lisa was there, and Emily, and remember Lauren? Yeah, they're all there, and you know she's over here half drunk still, she's hungover, and she's basically giving you this whole, okay, well, you know, baby, I didn't do nothing, and I know it's this time, but don't worry, and then you over here being so invested. And then don't worry, I'm about to get into the part where she's going to start chasing. Don't worry. So you being so invested, you going to, okay, you went out. You know what time it is? Where'd you go? Who? What friend? All these questions are going to come about you. And here goes you acting like a woman, making assumptions. Oh, you weren't there. I know you weren't there. How are you going to? And you go off. And this is the part where girls have you locked in. Because even after you do all the I'm going off, you ask all these questions. And in the process, you guys are probably chasing as well, right? The girl's not chasing you yet. We're not at that part. We're about to get into it just now. So it's just you giving the energy. You invested. You guys ask these questions that basically get you so hung on to her. You want these answers. You guys always also start looking for questions like asking her, well, you know, who is it that you were with really? It's like almost asking her, and this is how girls take it. Who do you really actually want to be with, right? So it's like you guys already know what's going on. That's another thing take from this video. The assumptions you guys want to start making, the assumptions that are going to come about. But now, you guys, simply, when it comes down to these girls, it's in here. Y'all got to figure out what you guys are basically projecting to be in her eyes. If you don't realize how you're acting out here, when your mind is all broken, then you're not knowing yourself inside. You're not working on yourself. You're not developed. So if you're not getting what I'm saying, I'm trying to say that you guys look like a simp to these girls by all the questions you guys ask. You guys start chasing in the process of asking these questions. You ask these questions, so you have to chase for the answers. You're following me? I hope you guys are getting it. And so you might think you're an alpha in your head. You might think that you're this strong guy, this guy that, you know, all these girls should adore and should be with. Or, you know, you're actually that jock type of guy. Or you're the Chad, like the Tyrone. Whoever you are, you might think that in your head. But if you know that you get hurt when she goes and cheats, then you know you're invested. If you know that you stay with her after asking her and she tells you straight up that I didn't do nothing, then you know that you're a simp. And that's the part where you guys have to be honest with yourself. And now this is how you're looking to this woman. So be real, because these questions that you guys ask, a lot of these things are becoming excuses. Oh, I just asked her because I wanted to know. Oh, I just asked her even though she gave me the answer. I might stay with her, but I'm still going to know everything. You guys are supposed to not give a heck. Give a dang. Not supposed to give a dang. You're not supposed to care about her. So how are you managing to ask all these questions and thinking that she's going to start chasing you? And so this is the part that maybe you guys were waiting for. I really had to get all that part out. You know, it's very important. But now that you guys stop asking these questions, when you stop asking questions, when you stop asking, women start chasing. So exactly when you stop putting this energy trying to figure out things by being invested, from simply asking questions, from wanting to know, from I gotta call her, blowing up her line. And even just being there when, let's say you guys are all said and done. Maybe you guys were dating for a few months, maybe for a long time. I don't know. Doesn't matter, but you guys are all said and done. You guys get back together again. Boom. And now she comes back into your life. She gives you the little sweet talk. And now she's coming back into your life, fellas. Only because, oh, now you're busy, right? The whole you got to stop chasing, women start caring still applies to this. You still got to stop chasing, right? You still got to stop asking questions. But when we go back to what I was just saying is that now you stop being invested into her. You're focused on yourself. You're all into what you do, what you're about. And so you put in work. You go hard, you know. Your energy's back into you, right? No more of this female. No more wanting to know. No more of lurking. No more of searching. So she's obviously going to come back. Most times this is what happens, right? You're worried about yourself. Not only do women want attention, but now that you're now back word on you, you can now, as a prize, or as a man that's wanting to be the prize, you can now elevate and grow and be that person, okay? Be that alpha male, be that high value man. And now that's where the chasing begins, right? So you take away all the concerns, all the questions, all the knowings, all the things that I've said in this video. When you stop doing that, women start wanting to know like you've been wanting to know this whole entire time. So it's as simple as you got to switch the roles. You might not think the roles are going to switch, but all you got to do is switch the roles. So if you just cut it out, I'm sure most of you guys watching my videos, there's a woman out there that you want her to chase you. You're really into her. She's really your type, right? I'm sure there's girls out there that you guys have for that. But what I'm trying to say is that, hey, if there's something that's making you want her to be about you or come your way, right, that chase, it's first about you taking yourself out of her life so she can try to fill herself back in to that space that you've now taken away. The nice thing, and I'll wrap up with this for this video, the nice thing about you guys asking questions, wanting to know, being invested into her, you know, whatever, the little chase that you guys do, some of you guys do way too much, right? But the nice thing about that, only positive thing I can say right now, off of the top of my head, is that the girl already has this image in her head that, okay, you're a simp, or you're this type of guy. Now, that sounds awful, right? But listen to me. She's going to think this way about you strongly. And this is why you got to watch the other videos when I talk about the doubting, how girls will make these assumptions and feel all these ways about you, think so bad and poorly of you. So now that she thinks all these things based on how you've been asking all these questions, how you've been so invested, how you've been, you know, stalking her, you know, so much into her, all that stuff she now feels and knows. If you go ahead and switch it like that, stop asking the questions, take away all your assumptions, go ahead and invest it back into your life, go into it and go and get into your purpose somehow, some way, right? Everything is now you are the prize. Now, once again, you're trying to elevate, you're trying to be the best version of yourself, right? You don't want to be stuck where you're at, fellas. Any man can elevate in this world, but a lot of fellas out here want to kind of, you know, can I use this word, discriminate? Yes, we can say that. Discriminate themselves from elevating. There's no discrimination when it comes down to elevating. Everybody can elevate out here. But absolutely, it's your discretion. If you would rather just sit and be comfortable with where you're at right now, then you can go ahead and do that. But it's your choice. So all in all, as a person that you feel that you should be, you got to go towards that goal every day. If you're not trying to reach it, then nobody else is going to notice it, and most definitely not these females, okay? So last thing I just want to go ahead and say is that as you guys grow, you're going to start realizing that you have to start putting way more energy onto yourself. And you realize that all these things that you guys want to know, or these questions that keep you hooked or keep you running back to that girl, it's not even worth it at the end. All right, fellas? So just worry about yourself and watch how much it just transforms for these girls to go and wanting to know you, to wanting to chase you and go after you now. All right, thank y'all for watching. Bye, guys.